Good evening. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. As always, I am here to give messages from Spirit as they come in. And as always, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So the best way to do this is to keep your name in the feed. And if someone comes in, I'll be more than happy to call on you. Okay? Hi, Robin. Whew. Robin, there's an old man standing here. And it's kind of funny, but I want to say I'm really waiting for him to come in. He's standing kind of like just outside the door, if you will. Got a very stern look on his face. Very, wow. He's been wanting to come in for a while. He's been wanting to talk to you, Robin. But he doesn't tell me who he is, just that he misses you. And he's saying, I'm doing okay now. He's telling me he had a little bit of a rough time when it came to transitioning, because he said he wasn't quite ready, or he didn't think he was quite ready when the time came. And then, all right, then he smiles and says, but I was told otherwise. Just a lot of love coming from him, a lot of positive energy, and he just wants you to know that he's here. I do feel a family connection with him, like a bloodline connection, so possibly a grandparent or great-grandparent. But the man was quite elderly when he passed. And I guess what surprises me here, Reverend Grandpa, okay. What surprises me here is that normally when spirit appears to me, they don't appear to me how they looked when at the time of their passing. They take on the visage or the appearance of when they felt the best in their lives. And then they tell me who they are, okay, or their age or whatever. He's not. He's just coming in as a very old man. Actually, I like that. He's proud of the fact of the age that he reached. And I just think you need to hear that from him. Okay, if nothing else, that will tell you who he is. God bless. I hope that helps. Folks, please share the video as much as possible. By sharing it, we will be putting out, pulling a name for a free reading, and it'll be the last Wednesday before Christmas. So by sharing the video, your name gets put into a drawing, and with that, we hope, that you can get a free reading for it. Maybe be a nice Christmas present to yourself. Hey, Gail, I see you tonight. Hope the reception's a little bit better down there. All right, Savannah Tompkins, how are you? Okay. This is a little bit unusual. He's wearing kind of a haphazard Santa suit. I believe this was an uncle. Like I get the feeling of like a favorite uncle or someone that you really cared about when you were a child. He hated dressing up as Santa, but it was like he was always roped into it every year. That's why the suit is kind of haphazard. He said he hated doing that, but he loved you kids so much. Would you know who I'm talking about? Okay. Anyway, Savannah, he's here. He wants you to have a good Christmas. And he's saying, things aren't as bad as what they may seem right now. I'm not quite sure I understand. He's saying things were rough earlier in the year. Well, they were for a lot of people. But he's saying that things are getting a little bit better for you. And he's saying, just have patience. Just have patience. It's going to be okay. You're going to come through this. Okay? And I will leave that with you. God bless and have a good holiday. All right, folks. I know we've been talking a lot about the store. I will not be there tomorrow. There's a family funeral. However, I will be there on Friday, and that's at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. It's a great I think it's a great little shop. We have a lot to choose from. We've got one of the best selections of crystals and stones around. So come on in and check us out if you're interested. And if nothing else, come on down and introduce yourself so that we know, who's who. It's nice for me to be able to put a face to a name that, I see every week. All right. Destiny Lions. Destiny, are you still in school? I know everybody's kind of doing online schooling right now, but are you, or would you be in a classroom?
Just graduated.
Okay, all right. I keep seeing a classroom with you. And I'm supposed to tell you that you're not finished. I don't know if you've planned college or planned whatever, to go on with a career. But Destiny, you're a healer. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. You have a way with people of helping them feel better or making them feel better just by being within your presence. And I would like to suggest that you consider that as you go forward with your life, doing something within the nature of healing energies and helping people.
She never planned on going back.
All right. Well, a lot of times you may not have planned it, but a lot of times Spirit plans for you. And I do see that you will be going back, just not right now. Okay?
She's been told that before.
All right. Well, maybe it's something that you really need to think about, Destiny. Okay? Because I really believe that by doing that, you're honoring yourself, you're honoring everything about you and about your spiritual connections, because you're supposed to be here to be helping people. Okay? Doesn't mean you absolutely have to. It may mean that you choose something else down the line, and the healing aspect is something that you get into later on in life. That's okay too. Your own time, your own choices. I can only tell you what Spirit's telling me. All right. God bless. All right. Well, Destiny, Spirit's telling me it is the right choice for you, but you have to feel it and you have to believe it yourself. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You won't be happy with it. Okay? All right. Michelle Sweet. I can see Charlie back off in a corner here, and he's working very hard at something. His hands, I cannot see what he's working on, but it's with his hands. And he's just going, like this, saying, go away. I'm busy. I'll be back. It's almost like he's planning something or he's working on something. So, I don't know. I don't get anything, there's nothing negative there. There's nothing, it's just kind of a blank feeling, and it's just he's motioning me off. So I have to respect that. But I do need to tell you that I think he's got something planned for the family. For you or for the family, I don't know which, but he's working very hard on something here. He's still here and he's still around. It's just that, they have choice too. And I believe that he's here whenever you need him. It's just, this is something that he wants to do for you and for the family. He's working very hard on it, whatever it is. Okay, I'll leave that for now. Nan M., what is your son's name, please? I'm asking because there's a young man standing here. I believe he's here for your vibration, but not necessarily for you. Tyler. Tyler been having some health problems? If you could answer me, Nan, I'd appreciate it. Because he keeps saying that he's here for your son. He wants to make sure he's okay. Yes. All right. He wants your son to know that he's around him a great deal. I don't know who he is. It is a younger person. All I'm hearing from him is, I couldn't make things right in my life, but I'm here to help him, meaning your son. So just know that whatever's going on with your son, he's not alone. He does have help from the spiritual side. Oftentimes that type of help goes unseen and unheard, but it nevertheless, it's still there. But that's all I'm hearing from him, Nan, is, I'm here to make sure he's okay and that he stays okay. All right. Hopefully that'll make some sense. God bless. Okay, we also have Friday night circles, folks. That is, every Friday night at 7:30 at 48 Main Street. We have Open Spirit Communication Circle, and you really ought to come down and try it if you haven't. And if you have, come on back. Everyone receives a message there, whether it's coming from myself or one of my other mediums that are sitting in the circle with us. But it's always a good time, so come on in. Excuse me. Allison, sweet. All right, Allison. All right, excuse me 1 second, folks. I just got told to plug the computer, and I thought it was, and I didn't have it plugged in. There we go. All right, Allison. There's a couple here, and it's kind of funny the way they're here. It's like they keep elbowing each other. You go, you talk. No, you talk. They're kind of new to this. Was this the way your parents were? It's like they would speak for one another. Anyway, this couple is here, and all right, and especially the woman. She says, "All right," and she steps up front. She's saying things don't have to be like this. They don't have to be the way they are. You've just, all right, I got to give it the way it comes in. You've let things go in your life. Whether it's professional, personal, I don't know. But this woman is telling me you let yourself go and you need to find yourself again. It's not easy to do, but they're here to push and to help. You didn't like it when they did that when they were here, but she just smiles and she says, well, some things just never change, whether you like it or not. But they want to help you a great deal. A lot of love coming from them, and they're saying, just learn what's on your heart. Okay. Learn and understand what's on your heart, because that's where you need to be right now. You don't have to be walking in any specific direction. You just need to know that they're there, that they love you, and they're always going to be here for you. They haven't left. They've just changed vibration. I hope that helps, Allison. God bless. Ann Johnston, how are you? And you've had a lot of visitors this week, and it's not just Sarah. I want to say it's almost like a whole entourage of people. You've lost a lot of family and friends over the years, especially in the past year or two, because Sarah's sitting there. It's like, well, yes, I'm here, but look at all these guys are here too. It's not about just me. It's about all of us. We work together. You're not the first one that has been experiencing things that go bump in the night, if you will. And that's just an expression of, spirit communication and activity within your home. She's saying they've been doing that to get you on your toes. You've laid back and you've kind of let things go, and they want to make sure that that's not going to continue. She's saying, and the woman is saying she's there as much as she can be, but she also has work on the other side. For as much as she was a people person here, she helps people over there understand where they are and why they are there. She says she feels that she finally has her purpose in life. She was the go-to person for everybody when she was alive, but now she truly feels like she's where she belongs. She's where she is, and she's doing what she's supposed to be doing, because she can help so much more from where she is than what she ever could here in the physical world. Okay? I hope that makes sense. She's also saying, stop leaving so many lights on. I hope that makes sense to you. But this woman is saying, stop leaving so many lights on. All that does is irritate us. She says, you'll know it's us. We'll let you know. But it's all done with love and concern. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. God bless. Caleb Hill. Hi, Caleb.
That was her father's greatest sayings.
What's that?
That was her father's greatest
Oh,
sayings.
okay. Sorry, I didn't understand it. Hi, Caleb.
See, then this
How are you doing?
happens when we do that.
All right. Caleb, have you been moving, or are you in the process of moving? I'm seeing boxes all around you, dear. And I'm just feeling a level of frustration that is unbelievable. If you could answer, I'd really, really appreciate it. All right, you're wanting to? Well, they're telling me that that's coming very, very soon. The moving is coming very soon. And they're saying, get ready, stop procrastinating, stop putting stuff off. This woman is talking, and she's talking very fast. Basically, the gist of what I'm getting is that you've been saying you want to move for a long time, but you really haven't done anything about it. And she's saying you got to get out and you got to look, because there's something there. It's right around the corner. I don't know if she means around the corner in time or physically around the corner from where you live, but I'm hearing it's right around the corner. You just got to get up and go and look. And she says it'll be the best thing that you do for a very long time. For whatever reason, where you are right now, I'm feeling very trapped. And it's like I can't get out or away from that energy fast enough. So please just remember we talked about it, okay? God bless. Michelle Rittervold, how you doing? Michelle, there's crowns all around you. There's a woman that comes in and she's carrying many different crowns and wanting you to try them on. Okay, she's telling me that whether you realize it or not, that you do run the family. She says you'll have everybody and their brother will disagree with that, but between you and I, we know the truth. And she's laughing almost like a conspirator. Do you understand what I'm talking about? She's saying you've been through so much, but a lot of people are depending on you right now, and it's okay, but don't feel overwhelmed, because it's only for a short time and you can handle a lot more than what you think you can. Okay? She's also... All right. Michelle, she's also talking about self-care with you. She's saying you haven't done that in a while. You think everything's all right, so you just, things have gotten better. And they have gotten better. But she's saying, don't forget about yourself in the process. You still have to care for yourself before everyone else. And that is not a selfish thing to do. It's necessary. Because if you fall apart, the whole family falls apart. So remember that, please. kind of get working with it, and it'll help. It'll help in the long run, is the best I can put it. Okay? God bless. All right. All right, you're welcome. Crystal Butler. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Crystal, do you know what a stag is? Because there's a man that comes in here. He's standing and he's saying, look at my stag. And he's got this big, beautiful animal standing with him. Both standing very proud, very tall. Yes. Okay. He wants you to know, usually information like this that comes through in a circle. I don't know there's ever come through online, but he wants you to know that stag, excuse me, the stag that he's bringing in is your totem, your spirit totem, your spirit animal. Okay. This man is Native American. He's wearing everyday clothes like you and I wear, so I want to say he's only been in spirit for a couple of years, but he was a very wise man. And he's telling me he's bringing this stag in for you so that you can start feeling its strength and start feeling its energy. You've been down so low for such a while, Crystal, that you need kind of a shot in the arm to get you back up and moving. And he's saying, well, this will be it. He says, you'll know him when you feel, okay. It's like you'll feel the breath of the stag on your neck. That's when you'll know he's there, and that's when you'll know it's time to take action. It's time to pay attention to your surroundings and everything that's going on around you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I guess what he's telling me, Crystal, is that you've got a lot coming at you all at once. A lot of changes, just a whole lot of energies that could be confusing at times. He's here to keep you straight, to keep you, on the straight and narrow, so that you don't get wrapped up in everybody else's drama. He says you have enough of your own, you're handling your own, and that no one can expect more than that for you. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Hopefully it'll make sense. Folks, I think this is for everyone. It's that time of year where we all miss our loved ones. It's the hardest time of year for anybody that has lost someone that they love, especially this past year or even in the past couple of years. I think what's important for everyone to realize is that it's only a change. Death is not a change. It's not an end of life. It's a change. Your loved ones, they loved you before they left. They're not going to stop loving you just because the physical body dies. They're still here. They're still with you.
Soul and the spirit still here. Yeah.
And oftentimes they are able to give advice. And just as often we don't want to hear it. But I have to give it the way it comes through to me, because otherwise spirit will shut down.
Yeah, and you can talk to them. They hear every word you say. They're right with you. They hear everything. So it's not like we have to tell them. You can tell them. You can talk to them just like they're right there with you.
Okay. Charlotte Jones. Hi, Charlotte. Okay. There's a man coming in, and what he's saying, please excuse me, Charlotte, if this is, I don't mean to be rude, okay? But what I'm hearing is he's saying, for God's sakes, woman, let go of the wheel. It's like he's trying to make some changes, and he's fighting against you. Not that what you want is wrong, but he's trying to bring some positive energy in, and he's saying he's having a hard time bringing it in because you have such a strong hold on everything and everyone. That's a good thing to do because that tells me that your family is very, very important to you. It's nothing to be laughed at, but he's laughing about it, and I'm not sure why. He said, you know, my God, when will let go of the wheel so I can come in? You two used to argue a lot when he was here. He's saying that's what kept the blood pumping. It was never a disagreement that lasted for weeks or months at a time. It may have lasted for maybe a night, and that's it. One or both of you would always go back and go over and apologize. But he's saying he loved living like that because that was just a big thing to him. And he knows you're missing it, but he's saying there's others that you can do that with. You just have to find them. Sometimes what we do to keep ourselves occupied and to keep us going may seem strange to other people, but he wants you to know that he's with you every step of the way. Okay? You're not alone, and you're never really going to be alone. I'll leave that for now. Wow, excuse me. I haven't yawned in weeks. Now it's doing it. Okay. Rachel Harp. All right, Rachel. There's a man standing here and he's showing me stars. It's like he's looking overhead and he's gesturing towards the stars and he's saying, look how beautiful all this is. This is something that you lost part of, Rachel. It's like you forgot how to look at nature and all its majesty and beauty and just to appreciate it. He's saying you got to step outside that glass world sometimes and you have to feel and you have to understand that what's there is for you to enjoy, not to run away from. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I sure hope so. He's saying the time's coming when you're going to be on top again. And when that time comes, you need to be able to deal with whatever issues are in front of you. He said, let them work with you. Let them work with you, and they can help you. Something about the color pink. When you're seeing a lot of pink, that's when you'll know the most that he's around. Because he liked pink. That's unusual for a man. But he's going to be around a lot. You're going to get a lot of help for him. Just keep an open mind and an open vibration, and you'll be fine. Okay? God bless. You're welcome. This is a bit highly unusual. It hasn't happened before. Michelle, your father's here. And it's like he just keeps coming in and he keeps butting between the two of us here. And it's like he's playing a game. He wants to get right in the middle of it. Okay. He's looking and just, wow, that's unusual. I don't feel a message from him. I just know that he's here. And it's like he's hell raising. That's the only thing I can think of. He wants to be, I don't know. Okay. He wants you to know he's here. It's that simple. Something's going on. He's saying you'll know that I'm there later. Oh, okay. All right. Folks, again, thank you for sharing, and please continue to share as much as possible. By sharing, it allows your name to be put into a drawing, which we will be pulling the last Wednesday before Christmas break. Now, during that live, hopefully your name can be chosen. But just keep sharing, and for each time you share, that's each time that your name goes in. And Michelle and I do check, we check the feeds afterwards, and for whoever shares, it goes in. So thank you, everyone. MAND 3RRZ.
I think it's Amanda.
Amanda, yeah, she's right here. Okay. Hi, Amanda. Amanda, is driving an issue for you? Or do you drive very fast? Because as I'm seeing that, Amanda, there's a man that comes in and he has a helmet on. Oh, Lord. He said he feels he has to wear the helmet when he's riding with you. All right. Do you have a tendency to go a little fast or be a little crazy? I mean, because that's what he's telling me, and I just want to make sure that we're with the right one here. All right. He didn't want to laugh. He's saying he's been wearing his helmet for a while. Okay.
Sorry, I was trying not to.
All right, Amanda, just take it easy driving, please. Okay. I don't know if he's joking around, but he's got me laughing.
Sounds like Sam.
Okay, it's like he's coming in and all right, chill now. Oh, he does have a sense of humor. God, who's that English dude that I keep seeing? Like him. We seen him the other night.
I don't know.
With the dark hair. I don't know, but
I see a lot of people.
This guy makes me want to laugh, Amanda. He really does. Because the antics that he's going through about being in the car with you, just
Mr.
take
Bean.
it easy. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Bean. That's what he's acting like him, like that Mr. Bean character dude.
Yeah.
And he's just funny. A lot of love. And then he stands up and he just takes the hat off taking the helmet off and just bowing like he's glad he made us laugh. He's glad he had a show for us. He does love you a great deal. He misses doing that for you. He misses making you laugh. And that he says with all sincerity. He misses making you laugh. He said he loved your smile. And he said he needs to see it once in a while. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Hopefully don't shoot the messenger here. Okay, God bless, hon. I needed that laugh tonight, too. I really did. Wow. Sometimes it gets so serious on here and the messages are so intense, but I love it when they come through with a sense of humor. All right. Okay, Deadly Shy Kitten. Is that someone that I've read for before? Michelle tries to keep track of names.
Usually I'm pretty good at them. I had Amanda's done, so.
All right, Deadly Shy Kitten. Can you tell me your first name? Katrina. Hi. Hi, Katrina. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I do have her.
You do have her on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Katrina. There's a woman that comes in, and it's like she's standing here with her arms crossed and this big old sigh that says, finally, you finally got out of that mess. I don't know what she's talking about, Katrina, but she's really happy that you've gotten out of something or overcome something that's been bothering her for a long time. And she's saying now your life can turn around and it can go the way it's supposed to go. She tried for a long time when she was here, but it just wouldn't work. Now it's like now that it's happened, she says she has faith in the world again. She loves you so much. She truly does. Please know that. Please know that she's your best cheering section in life. if you can understand that. No matter how down things got, she was always the one to help you up, to help you feel good, to help you make things right in your life. And she's just so happy that you've been able to follow through and you're able to do that on your own now. It makes her kind of sad. But at the same time, she's happy for you. And she's saying she'll always be here. Okay? I hope that helps, hon. God bless. Oh, tonight's going quick, too. Oh. Rebecca White. Rebecca, do you take care of other people as in nursing or a nurse's aide? If you could answer, just take a moment to answer. I'd appreciate it. Okay, all right. Because I'm seeing you and it's like you're helping a lot of other people. And it's a wonderful thing to do and a wonderful occupation. I know I did it for a lot of years too. But there's a woman here and she's so sad, Rebecca, and her eyes are she's ready to cry. She's saying you forgot how to take care of yourself. She said, and when all is said and done at the end of a day, you're so tired that you're not taking care of yourself properly. And that bothers her because she's saying you have so much more to live for and you have so much to have that energy for. And she's trying to make sure that it happens for you. Okay. So if nothing else, Rebecca, please remember that. Take time, even if it's only 5 minutes a day, it's a start. Where you just sit down and do nothing and just say, okay, I'm just going to rest here for 5 minutes. It may drive you crazy. And you're sitting saying, oh God, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. It's not. It's the start of a new process for you. You need to take care of yourself. I feel like a mother or a grandmother with her. You were very close to her. She was your go-to person when she was here. But she just wants you to know that she's tired of that. She's tired of you not taking care of yourself. You give so much to everyone else, but you don't let people help you. And she's saying that's not fair to the other people that could help you so much. I guess I'm going to leave that for now. I hope it makes sense. God bless. Mia Telly. Hi, Mia. All right, I got to ask a question. Why am I seeing like Stonehenge with you? Does that have any special meaning to you, Mia? Is it Maya or Mia? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. But what is with Stonehenge? Is that something that is special to you? No. Okay. All right. Symbolically, to me, it represents the Druidic faith, a time long gone. Mia, you've been feeling really down lately. There's been a lot of sadness, and I know it seems kind of normal for this time of year, but this has nothing to do with the holidays and missing people. This has to do with, I want to say, missing time periods. Wow, how am I going to explain this? You've been waiting for some time, Mia, for some changes. You have the strength of the ancients to make the choices, to move things around, to literally make things happen in your life. But you've been kind of stagnant or dormant with it. Not good for you. Excuse me. You need to push through it. You need to push yourself through it. It's going to come through. But the changes that you're looking for are going to come through, and they're going to happen very, very quickly for you. Okay? Just stick with it. Don't give up. You'll be okay. And watch for the little hiccups on the way. You hate that. You hate when little things get in the way. Just set them aside and keep going. Do your thing. You'll have the answers you're looking for here very, very soon. I'm not sure what those answers are, but Spirit is telling me that they will be here for you. All right? I'll leave that. God bless. Okay. You're welcome.
Okay.
All right. Patty, beautiful 66. I'm assuming your name is Patty. How are you doing? Patty, would you be aware, or would you know who I'm talking about if I told you a man was standing here in a uniform? Full dress uniform. I don't know if it's military, police, what, but he has this uniform on. Very attractive man, and he's laughing at me and he's saying, yep, women were always attracted to the uniform. But he's here for you. Would you know who this is, Patty? I feel a family connection with him. This is someone that I want to say you knew growing up. It's not like a father or a brother, but someone that you knew within the family. He's saying that the two of you always had a good connection. Okay. Well, he's proud of the uniform, which is why he comes to me in it. All right. Just remember we talked about it, please, Patty, because I have to believe Spirit tells me that you're going to know who I'm talking about. But I want to say that he's talking about you as a person, and he's saying you were always you were more level-headed than the rest. Too much so because you didn't seem to enjoy a lot of things growing up. That always bothered him. But he wants you to know that he loves you and he accepts you for all that you are, just the way you are. And that's really important for him to say that. It was difficult for him to say that, but he feels it was very necessary. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. Folks, I am sorry. We have about 5 minutes left. I swear I'm not tired. Okay. Michaela, higher. Higher. I'm not sure on the pronunciation. Hi, Michaela. Wow. I hear the name, and just Michaela itself is pretty much a common name, but you've spelt it the old-fashioned way, the way my granddaughter does. Just kind of puts me back in a spot here where I was a few years ago. Anyway, Michaela, I feel like things are just coming around for you, just coming full circle. It's like you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've been putting the energy out there. You've been pushing for it for all you're worth. And you've had a lot of obstacles coming in place or literally come in your face and say, no, it's not the way it's going to happen. There's a man standing here and a woman. I feel like grandparents with them. And they're saying you've got what it takes to succeed. Just keep going forward. Don't worry about what the rest of them think, say, or do. You know what you're worth. Even if they don't, you know your self-worth, and you need to treat that honorably. Okay, I hope you understand what they're talking about. It's in other words, let all the negativity that's around you, just let it go. Just do your thing, do what you have to do to succeed. And they'll be with you to help you. They're saying you're not going to do it alone anymore. Hope that makes sense. God bless. All right, folks. Again, with the sharing, it'll get your name in for a drawing for a free 15-minute reading with me. Also, Friday nights at 7:30. Open Spirit Communication Circle. It's a great time. Everybody enjoys it. Come on down. I can promise, first of all, everyone that's there, whether the messages come through me or one of the other mediums, everyone there will receive a message. It's $10 a person. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions, especially with the holidays, and because it's a rough time of year, everybody misses their loved ones so much. Also, if I was not able to get to you either last night or tonight, all right, you folks know that these messages are totally free. Oh, wait, it's at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. Okay.
If she didn't get to you tonight, there's always tomorrow night.
Yeah, if I couldn't get to you tonight or last night, there's always tomorrow night, Thursday night. We have our show on Facebook, 2 questions for $10. And the reason I do this, folks, number one, I need an income, but number 2, I know a lot of times with the holidays coming and you're buying Christmas gifts and supplying for families and so forth, you just don't have the extra to pay for a full reading. So tomorrow night will give you the opportunity to ask any 2 questions that you want answers to for $10. There's no limit. I mean, some people pay for 6 and 7 and more than that, but it's 2 questions for $10. Feel free. It's better if you go ahead of time, ahead of the show, and put the money in. That guarantees you your spot, because some nights it gets a little crazy and I can't get to everybody. So it's like, there's just so much we can do. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all for joining us, to let you know that, we're here. We're always here. You can always private message me or Michelle if you need information, if you need directions to the studio, whatever you need. So keep that in mind, and we will see you again, hopefully either tomorrow or Friday night. God bless, and thank you for joining us.
Good night, everyone.